it's Yamina. I hope everyone is doing well. In today's video, I want to talk about makeup. So I did not officially start wearing makeup, like full, regular, all the time makeup until 2017 when Fenty Beauty came out. Prior to that, when I was in college, I would buy eyeshadows and I would put a little bit on every now and then when I went back to New York City one time when I was in college, my mom like had me try on a lipstick, and so then I started buying lipstick as well. But in general, like wearing makeup was not a real part of my routine in college, and I respected the girls in school that did wear makeup because we actually had a conversation in psychology class one time about basically it's their prerogative whether it's a handicap for them or it's just something that they enjoy a lot or it makes them feel good. It's something that they want to do, and whatever reason that they want to do it, they should be allowed to do it without criticism from outsiders. So I always felt like that about makeup. And even though when I started becoming part of the beauty community on Instagram and even on YouTube in 2017 due to the Fenty Beauty launch, I would be like, yeah, that is a lot of makeup, but I learned to keep my mouth shut because like literally it's none of my business to tell people if I don't like their makeup, because I'm not gonna like everything. I'm not gonna like everyone's makeup, but it's not my right to tell people that because it's rude and it's unnecessary and it's not kind. So even if I don't like someone's makeup, I'm not going to say anything. If I like someone's makeup, I'm going to give them a compliment. So that's my little thing. So yeah, I don't like everyone's makeup, but that's not something that everybody knows about. So, and it's not necessary. But I've been wearing, oh, so like once I left college, I ended up finding some makeup by an infomercial. It was a powder based foundation, and it was not Bare Minerals. It was something else. It was called Sheer something, and I tried that out. I didn't like it. I sent it back to them. Then I ended up hearing about Bare Minerals. I tried it out, liked it, and I kept it. And I actually had to keep adjusting my shade because they tried to compare my shade to Beyonce when I told them I was light skinned, and I was just like, well, I don't know if they actually know her color or they're assuming or they know her personally, but yeah, we're not the same color, so I had to get them to adjust it a little bit. I think I have my shade in the original powder formula. I may not, I don't know, but the first time I tried it over the phone, it was like too red on me when I got it, and I had to like get it to be a little more neutral. So yeah, I ended up finding, I think, what was my shade by that time. I think it's like golden tan or something. It might be something different. But that was the foundation that I would use every now and then, especially when I started going to the Kingdom Hall. I would like the Kingdom Hall, but especially if we had like big assemblies, I would wear that foundation just because I like to dress up a little bit more when I would go to the conventions and the big assemblies. So I would do that, and it was just fun. But I was not like a big makeup user until 2017. So when 2017 hit and Fenty Beauty came out, like I found out about Fenty Beauty from Rihanna's Instagram page, and I was like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And when I realized she was dropping a makeup line, I was so invested. I was so interested. I was like, I'm getting whatever appeals to me. I'm gonna get whatever appeals to me. So yeah, the first thing I ended up getting, we did not have a Sephora in town the year it released until October. So it released in September of 2017, and we didn't get a Sephora until October. And I ended up getting the foundation. This is like my sixth or seventh foundation. I've bought so many liquid foundations since Fenty Beauty came out. That's why this is only my sixth or seventh bottle, because I've used up other foundations as well from other brands. So yeah, I've had about 14 plus different liquid foundations, and I use up some of their bottles. I have some of the bottles behind me. I'm using those as well. But I would say, and the reason why I'm doing this video is because like basically like let people do their makeup, because I got so invested into makeup, purchasing different types of makeup, purchasing like blushes, eyeshadow palettes, concealers, contour sticks, all the good stuff, because I got so intrigued and excited about this new way of like expressing myself, putting on makeup for fun, and trying not to make it so exaggerated. Like, I'm used to myself without makeup because I've been not wearing makeup for so long. Like, the minimal makeup that I used when I was in college did not alter my appearance so much, and the minimal makeup that I use the bit more makeup that I use now doesn't like alter my appearance so much, but it does make me look like a little bit prettier. So I was just like, I enjoy it, but I don't use it all the time because I can make myself pretty without having to put on makeup. It's just fun to do it. So 2017 up until 2020, I would wear makeup like 4 to 5 times a week, and it would include maybe one weekend as well, and it would be like maybe 3 to 4 working days as well. And I just made time for it. It could take me anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour to do my makeup, depending on the day, depending on how much time I had, and depending on the products that I wanted to use. And because I wasn't worried about wearing a mask, worrying about the makeup like rubbing off or anything, I was able to do it faster and not have to like do all these settings to make sure it stayed longer. But once 2020 hit, I definitely noticed a decline in my makeup use, and I have not gotten back up to my makeup usage since then, and I would love to because it's so much fun. And the older that I get, the more I just want to make use of what I have with makeup and enjoy it while I'm still younger. And I like, it's just fun. So I have not increased my makeup usage since 2020 so much. Like, I definitely do a lot less. And the minimal makeup that I'll do on days that I do makeup sometimes is I'll do maybe a little eyeshadow, some mascara, and a lip gloss, and and blush as well. So I'll do a little blush, a little concealer under my eyes, and then a little mascara, even if I don't wear eyeshadow. And that'll be my minimal makeup look. Like, a little bit of blush is just so much fun. Like, that's something that I'll always be able to do. But when I'm able to do a full face with foundation and like my setting powders, my setting sprays, my blush, my eyeshadow, my eyeliner, all that good stuff, like, I'm even happier because I don't do it often and I love to do it. So when I went home in July for my grandpa's memorial service with my family, I was like, I'm taking my makeup and I'm gonna do my makeup every day because I just had time. Like, I did not have any other obligations except to like get dressed each day and do what I was supposed to do for the day when I was in New York City. So the day that I traveled, I put on a full face of makeup. The day after for my grandpa's service, I put on a full face of makeup. And my mom said to me, which I thought was kind of inconsiderate, she was like, "Why do you have on so much makeup?" And I was like, "Really, mom?" Like, and if she was a stranger, I would have said, "Mind your business." But because she's my mom, I was just like, "Mom, it's not a lot of makeup." And I think that was all I said, but I was like saying to myself, I literally just got to use makeup for the first time in like a few weeks. Like, most of the time I might use makeup once or twice on a weekend, but I don't do it all the time like I want to. And most weekdays for work, I'm not wearing makeup. So when I went to New York City, I was like, I'm taking makeup that they can't confiscate or throw away with the TSA, and I'm gonna wear makeup every day. And that's what I did. And I basically had on what I had on here, and it's not a lot. Like, you can see my features, you can see my face. I even contoured a little bit, and you can't even see that I contoured because it was so minimal. I'm just like, let people wear makeup the way they want to. Like, a lot of people in my family don't wear makeup, and I appreciate the ones who don't wear makeup, who don't say anything about people who do wear makeup, because it's none of anyone's business really, and it shouldn't be a problem. The the older I get, I'm so grown. I'm like, I'm surprised my mom had anything to say. But the older I get, I'm like, can't people just mind their business and let people do what they want to do when it's not harmful to other people? And I wash my face every day. My skin has been doing great. So I was just like, let me do my thing, because you don't know my life other than me being in New York City for that short period of time. So I said that to my mom. the little bit that I said to her, and then I said to her husband, I was like, my mom is bothering me about wearing makeup, and it's not even that much. And then he was like, but he basically kind of said, well, why are you? And I was like, because it's fun. Makeup is just fun. And for some people, it is a crutch. And that's what I meant to say when I said handicap. It's a crutch for some people. But for me, it's just fun. And most of the people that I follow on YouTube who use makeup, it's just for fun. And most of them, including myself, use makeup particularly when we're going to do a video. We don't always use it every day throughout our days, and especially since the pandemic, I wear it way less than I would like to, and I would like to get back to wearing it like maybe 3 to 4 days. Unfortunately though, the other reason why I'm not wearing it as much is because I am still wearing a mask. I feel like I wear a mask about 25% of the time when I'm not out, when I'm not at home. I feel like it's like 25%. Because I use it when I go on public transportation, or if I take a lift somewhere, or if I go grocery shopping. And sometimes if I go into the mall to go shopping, I will wear my mask when I'm around more than 3 people. And on the bus, I usually wear it if there's like 3 of us on the bus, the bus driver, myself, and another person, I'll usually wear my mask. But yeah, so it just depends. So I don't use makeup as much as I would like to because I'm still wearing a mask when I'm not in the house. And on the weekends, if I do stay at home for part of the time, I definitely like to put on some makeup and just like chill because it's just fun. So because yeah, it takes me a little bit to motivate myself to actually put on makeup because it's a chore. It's a fun chore, but it's still a chore. But anyway, I just would love if people just let people do their thing, because different people use makeup for different reasons, and it's our prerogative, and we should be allowed to do something that is fun, therapeutic, comforting, soothing for us ourselves without somebody else having a say about it, because it's literally not your body and not your business. So that's my take. I hope that made sense. Not trying to offend anyone. Let people enjoy what they enjoy as long as it's not harmful to others and doesn't interfere with you like makeup's not going to interfere with you. But anyway, that's my take. That's what I want to say. I will talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good week. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.